An extraordinary report stopped Flavio Hlabangwane's punishment. And probation officer did not end the victim's impact report requested by the state. 2 years ago, Hlabangwane was convicted of killing and breaking the body of her lover and cousin Tshepang Pitse. The convicted Flavio Hlabangwane's sentence was postponed because the victim effect report was not completed. The Gauteng Supreme Court, who lived in Palm Ridge, heard that a controlled freedom officer assigned by the state to compile a sacrifice influence report 8 weeks ago in the afternoon. Prosecutor Johan Badenhorst said that his defense to Judge Cassim Moosa had applied a supervised freedom report of Tsakani Ndhlovu, while the state applied for a sacrifice influence report family. We received the supervision report an hour ago. I didn't know that a person working for the government wouldn't come to court. Supervised freedom officer, to stop the witness. We are in almost the second period. We will seek the relevant witnesses to finalize the judiciary. I was hoping to read the probation report so far. I wanted to call the victim's father. After reading the probation report partially, I need to call another witness. The father's evidence was discussed. Don't tell me how to talk to my girlfriend, the threatened lover's friend. The court hears Ndhlovu also confirmed that it received the supervision report around 1300. The report is comprehensive. I want an opportunity to pass through it. In the report, I have noticed. I want to get instructions on this issue. Moosa previously sentenced Hlabankwane to violation of A and corpse. The issue was then postponed for 8 weeks for the victim effect and probation reports. On February 10, court was informed that the necessary arrangements were made to call supervised freedom officials and state to call a witness. The subject was then postponed to the present day. However, the state reported that such a report was taken in the afternoon. After examining this, Ndhlovu noticed that he had to consult the defendants. Essentially, both sides agreed that the issue was postponed to another date. The court should apply his mind. Hlabankwane is against serious crimes from envisaged, and unless there are challenging conditions for the deviation of court, Moosa said. Read, he told me to kill him. Friend witnesses the trial of the man who shredded his girlfriend Moosa was postponed to 2 parties and warned the supervision of the supervisory freedom to be in court. 28-year-old Hlabangwane was sentenced to killing the body of his 23-year-old friend Tshepang Pitse, who had a cousin between October and November 13, 2021, and was later found guilty. Soweto killed Pitse in the rental housing in Renta. After using the debit card, he admitted that he pushed him after a discussion with Pitse and hit him behind his head in the January corner. Hlabangwane, I noticed that he was bleeding. He moved towards me. I managed to buy a knife. I stabbed him around his neck and in seconds, Hlabankwane said. He went out to take drugs and returned with a butcher knife. I started to cut his legs and arms. Then I took medicine and continued to break down the body. I took both the arms and legs, put black plastic bags and put it in the freezer. I buried his head in a shallow grave in Randfontein.